Welcome back to my 5 favorite people. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. We have a couple different things we need to go over. First off, ULTY dividends actually hit the account. Second of all, we're gonna go over some market updates that you guys probably want to hear about. And then third thing, we're just gonna go over just like a ULTY overview. So it's not gonna be too long of a video. Just give you guys a little market update, portfolio, and then talk about ULTY. But if you guys like content like this, make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button so you can get more content like this all the time. I'm constantly posting daily, so you guys do not want to miss out. Let me go ahead and jump into the actual portfolio and show you guys. Share my screen here. Get me out the way. Sweet. So here's the portfolio. As you guys can see, we are sitting at, it just updated, $12,988.42. If I were to go over here to my account and show you guys what the margin is looking like, you can see the total account value is $18,786 with about $5,000 in margin being used. So looking pretty good. We are at that 30%, so we're a little over. I tell you guys I do not like to go over the 30%, but we're coming close to the end of the month, so I'm going to get paid here in about a week and a half. So this is going to completely go down to zero here soon, so not too worried about it. I don't think I'll get a margin call here soon, but we're fine. As you guys know, we do daily videos, so you guys will get an update as soon as anything were to happen. Let's go ahead and talk about it. As of today, we are up 1.16%. On the week, we are up 2.59%. So let's go ahead and compare it to SPY. Let's see how we are comparing. So 1.16 today compared to 0.34. So we are outperforming SPY on the day chart. On the week chart, we are outperforming, and on the monthly chart, we are outperforming. So I think I'm up 5%, so 4.51 compared to 5.7. Look at that. So we are outperforming SPY on the overall portfolio, which is great to see. Now, let's talk about some things. So we actually had some ULTY dividends that hit, and if you guys are watching, you probably are holding ULTY, and we had really good actual dividend announcements. So before I get into exactly how much I made, as you guys can see, we held that 9 cents range. It actually was pretty much the exact same dividend as the week before, which is good to see. I am not complaining about a stagnant dividend because ULTY has really good dividends. And if it were to stay stagnant forever, I don't think anybody would ever complain about the dividends if it stays stagnant, ever. I don't think a single person would complain. If anything, more people would be more excited if it stayed the same. So you can see we held this exact same amount, but for the actual dividends that were announced, as you guys can see, ULTY is trading at $5.67. We have actually been looking pretty good. It's been on a little rebound here. You guys can see it pull back down on the drop right here to pay out dividends. It's actually pulling back up in the actual aftermarkets and pre-market. It actually had a nice little run up right there. I mean, it went up almost 1.5% right there. But here is portfolio total. You guys can see market value $14,558. We're currently up almost 2% at $254. So overall, we have not lost any money with ULTY, but we also have dividends that hit. So we are actually overall in a pretty good amount. Shares, we were sitting at 2.5 thousand. Portfolio diversity, it's about 77% of my portfolio. Now, as you guys can see, we got $219 in dividends. You guys, like I tell you every week, we got paid $219 without doing a single thing. I didn't have to go work. I didn't have to lay any bricks. I didn't have to look at anybody's portfolio. I didn't even have to go teach anybody. Well, simply, I'll show you guys my portfolio. I made $219 from doing nothing. All I did was put some money that I made from somewhere else into this, and it made money for me. And that is why I love dividends. With that being said, I have a video coming up here soon where I'm going to pretty much break down the reason why I like investing in the stock market more than I actually like investing in real estate. Now, it'll be a little biased, so if you guys have some comments, go ahead and drop in the comment section. You guys know I love hearing all your comments. But let's go ahead and go over this real quick. So, as you guys can see, the time of recording, this did not include my buy. So if you guys remember, I actually did about a $1,000 buy right here, $1,124. You guys see, $1,124. I picked up 200 shares, and that did not include. So that would have been a little more if it would have included, but I'm completely fine. I want to show you guys something that is pretty cool that I think you should keep in mind. Now, previously we had a dividend last week that we received. It was $215. And I want you guys to see. You guys remember right here, like I showed you, the actual dividend amount was almost the exact same amount, like almost nothing changed. I mean, the fact that it's 9 cents, nothing changed. I mean, you can look at the second number, exact same. Third number, it's a little different. This is the same number. I'm telling you guys, same number. Look at this. So we went from $215 to $219. Now I know you're like, oh, that's only a $4 difference. Yes, that is a $4 difference, but I want you guys to realize that I made $219 by doing nothing. On top of, I took the $215 that I made last week, I reinvested this $215. You guys can see, here's your dividend. It came out right here. It paid out at the 9 cents range. I received 38 shares that I actually reinvested back into ULTY. And what it did was, instead of getting paid 26 shares, you guys can see this recent dividend, I actually received 23.65 shares. So that 38 shares actually got reinvested and made me more money. If I literally would have just kept the same amount of money and I wouldn't have reinvested this actual dividend, I literally would have made $215 again. I wouldn't have made any money. It would have probably been $215 and like maybe $216.03, something like that. I mean, not much of a difference. But the fact is that I made money because I reinvested. With that being said, I told you guys at the very beginning, if you were keeping paying attention, you guys saw I am overall up in ULTY. You guys can see I'm up $265. With that being said, if I were to sit here, and I'll do the math on because you guys know I do no edits whatsoever. We're just going to add up, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I've made from ULTY since the day that I have invested until now. Because I know a lot of people like to talk about the NAV erosion, the decay and stuff. And I have been constantly dollar costing averaging. It has been almost 1 full month of holding ULTY. So I want to give you guys almost an update. I know here at the end of the month, I'll give you a full update. But so far, we're going to add this up. $276. So 276. We're going to keep that number in the back of our head. We're going to come down here to our dividends because that was our actual total return, our day's total return. We're going to come up here. We're going to add these dividends together that we have received. So here is 219. So we're going to add 219. We're already at 495. We're going to add that 215 plus 215. We're going to come down to add the 6436 plus 6436. I haven't even been adding decimals. And then I think I received one more. Yeah, 1495. 1495. Is that the last one? Yeah, that's the last. Okay. So, let me go back. Right here. Plus the 14. Which is at 14. So in total, I have made a little less than $800. And I simply have not done anything. I have simply just put in money and it has made me money. And that is why I absolutely love ULTY. And it has been performing well for me. I mean, if we were to multiply this, hypothetically, if it were to stay the same, I know it's not going to. But if we were to multiply it times 12, because it's almost been a full month, times 12, this is kind of what we would be expecting to make from ULTY. But, you know, things change, people change, ETFs change. So far, everything has been looking great. I love the look of ULTY. You guys can see that as the market update. I'll do a full-on update here at the end of this weekend. We'll go into a deep dive because I actually seen that comment. Somebody was saying that they're actually down. Like I'll get more into it, but they said that they are down 10% on their overall NAV. And they said that they will not make their money back within the next year of ULTY because it is down 10%. And I was just, it didn't make sense to me. I don't think that they were kind of reading I don't think they were looking at things correctly. But I'll do a video to pretty much explain how being down 10%, and if you are reinvesting 100% of your dividends, there is no way you do not make money overall within a year. But we'll get into that because overall, if you think about it, ULTY itself is what? I don't even know how much the yield is right now. Like, let me see. It's sitting at, where's it at? 86%. I don't know if this is up to date. Maybe like 85%, let's say. You're down 10%. You're coming out with a 70-something% yield. So you're going to make money. I think his calculation may have been a little off, but that's all right. We'll get into that. Next dividend was YMAX's dividend. Now, only think about this one. I also did a $1,000 buy into YMAX recently. So you guys can see I did a $1,000 buy. It was for 77 shares. But the dividend that I did receive did not cover... It did not cover my new buy I just put in. Because you guys can see I made $10.70 in this last YMAX buy. It came in. I was holding, where's it at? I don't even know where it's at. Right here. You guys can see I was holding 80 shares at the time recording. The amount per share was 13 cents. I received $10.70. This new dividend was $10.55. I was holding 81 shares. Because it did reinvest the shares that I did receive. So I picked up one singular share. It was less. It was 1 cent less, and I came out with $10.55. But with that being said, I did do that most recent buy, and I picked up about 77 shares. So with that being said, If it would have calculated my 77 plus 81, if it would have calculated the recent buy that I had, I would have made. We're gonna take this number right here. I would have made $20.36 if it would have calculated the price of my recent buy. I mean, nothing too crazy, but that's what we make per week. And then if we were to multiply that times 52, because there are 52 weeks in a year, this is how much I would be expected to make from YMAX in 1 year of holding the exact same positions so far. So it looks pretty good. I think that's the last dividend I received. I think I may have received one more. I could be wrong. Let me see, accounts, history. Let's see, I may have received one more dividend. I just want to make sure I got them all. Dividends, search. Okay, YMAX, ULTY. Yeah, so that's all I received so far. Nothing else. But that is pretty much the update that we have received. I mean, like I said, it was mainly just a portfolio update, nothing too crazy. I will be probably dropping a video either later on today of a new position that I have bought, which you guys, let me get off the screen because you guys probably already seen what the buy is, but I'm going to do a full-on deep dive. You know, I'm going to let you guys see. You probably already see. I picked up WPay. I picked up 20 shares of WPay. As you can see, we're up $1. But I picked up 20 shares of WPay, and I want to pretty much do a full-on dive exactly why I picked up WPay. It has been talked about for a while, and there's not much actual history or research. There's research, but not much history behind the actual ETF. So I wanted to pick it up and just invest $1,000 in and see exactly how it does. That is pretty much my market updates. Now, overall, we're doing pretty well. I mean, after interest rates, the Fed meeting got cut. I mean, our actual income ETFs are doing absolutely amazing. I think everything is doing great right now. Like even QQQI, yeah, everything is doing great for us right now. There's not really anything that's down overall. So I will continue to monitor the actual portfolio. I do have a huge buy coming in pretty soon. So if you guys are interested, make sure you are staying tuned to that. But let me go ahead and close the screen out so I can finish the conclusion. So that is pretty much the actual update for the video. Like I said, everything is looking great for your portfolio. Hope you guys' portfolio looking great as well. You guys probably receive your dividends from ULTY, YMAX, whatever you guys are pretty much holding. Let me know. You know, I love to hear what you guys actually made. So let me know how many. You don't even have to tell me exactly how much you made. Just tell me how many shares are you guys holding in the comment section. And from there, I can do a little math and I'll know exactly multiply it times 9 cents. Oh my gosh, y'all are making $10,000 a week off of ULTY. Some of you guys have some crazy portfolios. Like I know a lot of you guys are retired and y'all are making some insane gains. Like I feel happy. Like whenever we get the dividend announcement and it says that we get that same 9 cents dividend, I'm like, yes, those older people that are in retirement, just living, you know, just a great life and napping all day long. You guys are getting consistent income and it's not going down. So I love to hear that for you guys as well. But like I said, if you guys want to drop in the comment section, I always read you guys' comments. But if you guys love content like this, you want to see more, make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button. It definitely helps me grow and the channel grow, but it also helps me know what kind of content you guys like to make in the future. So go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. I'll see you guys here soon. Take care.